The Black Panther movie is out and I could not be more excited. To show my excitement, I've prepared a Black Panther cake. If you want to know how to recreate this, then keep on watching. I've prepared a chocolate cake that's about 35 by 20 centimeters or about 14 by 9 inches. I've evened the top and now I'm cutting out the main portion of the panther's head. I've prepared a stencil to guide me, and in the link below you can download the stencil to recreate this cake. From the second layer of the cake, I create small indents for the position of the eyes. Using the stencil to guide me, I also cut out a nose. I've held on to the remainder of the cake and crumbled a portion of it up, as fine as I could. I'm going to use these crumbles and combine them with my Nutella buttercream, which I'm creating right now, and use that to kind of create the three-dimensional designs of the facial features. And that'll be explained a little bit further in a couple steps. So now I'm creating the Nutella buttercream, and the exact measurements for this recipe you can also find below. I apply a generous amount of Nutella buttercream between the cake layers and then apply a crumb coat around it. Then I've combined some of the buttercream with the crumbled cake and am going to press that between my hands, kind of like the way you would create cake pops to give it that consistency, and attach it to the portions of the face that I want to be more three-dimensional. So for example, when I attach the nose, I'm going to apply some of those crumbles around the nose and also some of it to the forehead. If you enjoy cake pops, you're going to love these portions of the cake. They're super moist, super flavorful, perfect. So then I place the cake in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes before I apply another but thick coat of buttercream, and this is going to be the final layer before I apply my fondant. The buttercream does not have to be perfectly smooth, as it would with like a round wedding cake, for example. We're going to be able to smooth out the majority of it with the fondant, and also a little bit of imperfection is great because it's going to make this face or the Black Panther's head look a little bit more realistic. Now I'm rolling out a thin layer of fondant. About, I would say 350 grams of fondant should suffice for this, and applying that directly onto the cake. With the ball tool, I indent the eyes, and then I'm ready to start decorating this cake. In my opinion, this cake could be a Batman cake or maybe some other form of superhero. It could look like a Black Panther cake. I'm gonna have to start decorating it and creating those prominent features. To do that, I'm cutting out some thin strips of gray fondant, and then I'm creating some designs that I'm first lining on the fondant, and then indenting those lines a little further, and then attaching my thin strips with a little bit of water to the fondant. The Black Panther has a very prominent jawline, and that's what I'm trying to recreate here. Next, I color the facial features in silver. I'm using Rainbow Dust Metallic Food Paint in the color silver. I've thinned out the color with a little bit of lemon juice. You could also use vodka, but if you're serving this to kids, maybe not. Otherwise, you can also just apply the food color as is. And then as a final touch, or the final step, is to cut out some eyes. So I've just cut out the same color of gray and attaching that now into the indentation of the cake. And then I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this cake. Let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative recipes, delicious recipes, and fun ideas. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.